Did you know that you could easily and effortlessly hypnotize yourself to see new perspectives? So during this audio, by the end of it, you'll have 2 easy ways to see, hear, feel different perspectives so that you can really change your mind about anything. So get in a comfortable spot, and if you are driving or operating any machinery, please listen to this later. You'll have plenty of time to listen to it. And my name is Alex Morgan, and I help you align your actions, your beliefs, your dreams, and your thinking so that you can achieve success. And success is here, and you might as well be ready for it. One of the easiest ways to be ready for it is to do some self-hypnosis to see new perspectives. So find a comfortable spot where you can sit down or you can lie down, and you can really just enter into a nice or sourceful state where you open up your mind to new perspectives. Because if you think about it, because you chose to listen to this, that means that you are already open to new perspectives. You're open to that with your open mind, your thoughts, your focus, your emotions, your reality. It wants you to see new perspectives. So imagine a wave of calmness, relaxation, peace going over you and behind you and in front of you and above you and below you and through you. It's relaxing you all the way from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And I'm sure you're relaxing more, aren't you? That's right. I'm sure you're feeling pretty good so far. And I think you're ready to see new perspectives, because that's what you want to do. You want to have all the learnings, all the insights of these new perspectives so that you can use them to create the reality that you want. And it's so easy to gain new perspectives on anything. Yes, that's right. It's so easy. It's like following instructions. And you can follow instructions now. Just relaxing deeper and deeper. 5, relaxing more and more. 4, feeling so good and seeing yourself relax. 3, hearing the sounds of relaxation and calm and peace. 2, down and deeper relaxed. Down and deeper relaxed. And 1, you're almost there. You're relaxing so much. And I'm sure it feels pretty good so far. And maybe you're relaxing with each word that I say, or maybe you're relaxing because of the space between the words. It doesn't really matter. What matters is you decided to give yourself permission to see new perspectives. So in your mind right now, in your mind's eye, you can have a picture in your mind of just a minor situation that's bothering you. And hold this in your mind. In a moment, you're going to look at this situation through your own eyes and notice how you feel about it, this minor thing that's happening. So look through your own eyes now and notice the emotion that's there. You don't even have to look for too long. Just notice it as you look through your own eyes. Good, that's right. You're doing excellent. And now, step outside of your own eyes so you see your body in the picture. And this will give you a new perspective. And you can even move that picture further and further away so you have a totally different perspective. And notice the emotion now. Notice how you feel totally different, don't you? I'm sure you feel totally different because you're seeing it in a whole new perspective. That's right, you are. And now you can go back and look through your own eyes and notice how you feel totally different now that you stepped out of it and back in. You feel totally different because now you're looking at this perspective from a different perspective than you were before now. That's right. You had used to feel a certain way and now you feel totally different. Good. So notice something else. Notice that there's a small minor situation that you may have with another person. With a person in your reality. Maybe you have a small argument or something, or you've had this in the past. So notice the situation. And now notice that situation and look through your own eyes. Look through your own eyes at this situation and tell yourself how you feel about it. You can even say, I feel this way about this. And spend a moment doing that, noticing how you feel as you're looking through your own eyes at this situation, through this perspective, this position. And now you can look at this through the eyes of the other person. So step in their body and look through their eyes. And again, you can say, I feel from their perspective. And notice how I feel from their perspective as you're looking through their eyes. I'm sure it's totally different. It's totally different, and it probably makes this problem easily go away. If you're looking at it from this perspective, it's different from the other perspective of you, isn't it? And now you can take a moment, like you're a fly on the wall, you're a neutral observer, and notice this perspective. And notice how this perspective is totally different from the other two you already did. Your perspective, the other perspective. Now you're a neutral observer, and notice this perspective. I'm sure you're seeing everything from a new perspective now. Different sounds, different feelings. You're maybe even talking to yourself in a different way. That's right. And after you've done this, go through your own eyes again and notice, now that you have all the perspectives, notice how your perspective has totally changed. It's totally changed, hasn't it? You have a new perspective on anything and everything. Everything and anything. You see yourself in a new light. Maybe you see this other person in a whole new light as well. So just notice this. Notice this, because in a moment I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And when I say 1, you can return to the room. That's right, because you can take everything you've learned, all the learnings, all the insights, and you can use these in the future whenever you need them. And know that you can listen to this again to gain new perspectives on anything you want. Or you can just do these simple exercises in your mind anytime you want in the future. 5, seeing this new perspective. 4, hearing the new perspective. 3, feeling the new feelings of this new perspective. 2, that's right, and 1, return to the room, opening your eyes. Good. So how was that? I'm sure it felt pretty interesting to have different perspectives, didn't it? So all you need to do, you can look at any situation. And the reason this works is because oftentimes when you look through your own eyes and then you pull back and see your body in the picture, it totally changes the emotional charge. This is because the submodalities are different. This is what we call them. The submodalities is a way that we give meaning to a experience. So if you're thinking about it, you have a visual experience of something. However, we changed a small minor detail in that visual experience by seeing our body in the picture, and that changed how we felt about it without even thinking that we had to change our feeling. It automatically did it. So definitely share this with someone who will benefit. I really appreciate everyone who's been subscribing lately. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the audio and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me keep making content every single day, especially these ones where we get to hypnotize ourselves to do such wonderful things like gain new perspectives, things that we haven't even considered before, because We're not really limited by what we want to do and cannot do. We're often limited by the things that we haven't even considered yet. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope to see you on the next video or the next audio